Christ Church Southampton, along with Cornerstone Portsmouth and Redeemer Winchester, we want to see people come to know Jesus, to live for him, and to make disciples for the glory of God. Now, our conviction is that one of the most effective ways we can do this is to plant healthy churches. After much discussion and reflection and prayer, we believe that God is leading us to do this again in Salisbury. And our hope is that in planting a new church here, we'll be able to partner with the local churches to strengthen the work of God's kingdom and to see people come to know Jesus for the very first time. Salisbury is the largest urban centre in Wiltshire, about 25 miles northwest of Southampton. Around 50,000 people live here, and it works as a hub for the local area too. Salisbury is a city where people come to work, a city where people come for tourism, and a city with a rich Christian heritage. It's famous for its cathedral as the tallest spire in Britain. And yet, Salisbury is a city where less than 2% of the people have anything to do with a Bible-believing church. Salisbury is a city with a gospel need, and we would love to see the work of the gospel grow in Salisbury. We want to be a church where the gospel is at the centre of everything that we do, where the gospel is cherished, because we see in Jesus that God is good, he's utterly worthy of our worship. We want to be a church where the gospel is lived out, because we want to live lives worthy of our calling. We want to, together, to display Jesus to the watching world. And we want to be a church where the gospel is held out, because we believe that what we have in Jesus is the best news this world has ever heard, the only hope for a lost world. We want to be a city on a hill, a light in the darkness, a beautiful outpost of the world to come. We'd love you to partner with us in this work. We'd love you to pray that God would be at work powerfully by his Spirit, that he would begin and establish and grow this local church, and that because of this local gathering, there will be people in eternity praising God for the riches of his grace. We'd love you to consider, could you be a part of this work? We're going to need people to move, to serve, to commit to the work of the gospel here. Could you be part of the launch team? And we'd love you to explore, to take time, to ask questions, to think, to talk to me and talk to others involved, and ask whether this could be a work you could be part of, to be open to be being used by God here in Salisbury.